Another question people ask me all the time after they've been injured in a car accident is, could you explain to me the process of how this is all going to work? Typically what happens is you go to your treatments, and that usually takes time. A lot of times you're going 3 times a week, 5 times a week, even 2 times a week. So you treat until you're done and you're physically better. Once you're better, once you're done with treatment, then the process is either the insurance collects the medical bills and looks at them and determines what your injuries are, or if you have an attorney, the attorney collects those medical bills and the medical records. We compile a big pile, it's usually about this big, and create a report that we call a demand. In that demand, it explains what happened in the accident, it explains how it affected your life, it explains all the medical bills, it explains a lot of things and how this has affected you and what we think the case is worth. And then we demand from the insurance a certain amount of money. Now, we typically start a little high because we know the insurance is going to start really, really low. And at that point, either the insurance will make you an offer if you don't have an attorney and you either accept it or negotiate, or they make us an offer as your attorney and we negotiate that case for you. Now, at any point you can accept that offer. The offers typically, like I said, are very low at first. So if you don't like to negotiate, if it makes you nervous, I definitely recommend you talk to an attorney at least. But if you do accept it, then what happens, the insurance sends you paperwork, you have to sign that, you send that back to them. Once they've gotten that release, then they send a check to you. Now be careful not to settle too early. If you settle too early and you're still injured, it doesn't matter, that's all they're gonna give you, that's all they're gonna pay for. But so the process is pretty straightforward in the sense of you treat, you're done with treatment, then they offer you money, you close the case. Unfortunately, it gets a lot more complicated than that. There are a lot of issues that come up. The insurance company a lot of times refuses to pay some of the medical bills. They refuse to accept the fact that you were the one who were hurt and it wasn't your fault. They refuse to accept wage loss. And that's why people like to get an injury attorney. They like to get a car accident attorney because that's what I do all day. I know how to deal with insurance companies. I know the processes for paperwork. I know how to make sure and get the bills paid. Where most people, they don't get in car accidents all day. So they don't know these steps. They don't know if this is a good offer or a bad offer. That's where we come in to help. If my car breaks, I could go in there and dink with it. I could probably fix it a little bit, but it's gonna take me 3 times as long and half the time it's not done right. I don't know how to fix cars, but I know how to do car accidents. That's how most personal injury attorneys are. That's all they do all day is car accidents. So if you have questions, talk to them. They will answer your questions. The consultation's free, and then that way they can make sure and look at everything, get all the paperwork right, and then you are not stuck dealing with insurance companies without even knowing if the offer is fair.